Danny Flexant here for Seconds Out with Steve Addison, is that right? Stephen Addison, sorry to give you the full formal name. The owner of Box Up here in Ilford, founder of Box Up. Just before we talk about the influx recently of Tunde Ajayi and his fighters, just tell us how the gym itself first came together, what inspired you to set it up?
So Box Up Crime, I set it up in August 2013 and it's coming up to 7 years now since I've been running it. You know, I've changed my life around, and I was a kid on the roads before, you know, like had no kind of guidance, just doing stupid stuff, involved in drug dealing, gangs, all of that kind of stuff. And I was going down a real dark path. Like I could have died, I could have gone to jail for murder, for life, you know. And God spoke to me. God told me, Steve, I need to come out of this life. I need to change my life around. So when I changed my life around, I decided to do the same for other young people as well. Help guide, help assist young people on that journey of transition, because the journey of transition is so hard. You know, like there's so many pitfalls on that journey when you're trying to make that change from the roads into positivity. You know, so that's why we put together Box Up Crime, to allow boxing to be free for young people. We don't want money to be a barrier for a young person to change their life around. You know, so we make sure that boxing's accessible. We want to make sure that we've got centres like this all over, not just London and UK, but all over the world. So young people in any hood can actually say, you know what, I want to change my life around. I want to pick up a pair of boxing gloves. I want to do better for myself. Like Anthony Yarde. You know, Anthony Yarde came from the roads, but now he's a prime example of what it means to transition from the roads into success. You know, that's why we work with so many young people. It's my little brother over here. You know, how old are you, bro?
16.
16. He's only 16 years old. You know, and Sky, you met Deontay Wilder the other day, innit? You know, and he's taller than Wilder. He's 16. He's taller than Wilder, but this guy is going to be a world champ. You know, that because that's what it's about. It's about making success accessible to everyone. You know, it's another one of my little brothers. Come over here, bro. You know, how old are you, bro? 16. Bro. We're dealing with like kids that are they're not like, these guys are giants. You know what I'm trying to say? That they've all got talent. They've all got potential. You know, they can all make it. You know, but the roads are a real place, and the roads are trying to steal the lives of a lot of young people. So that's what we do at Box Up. We make sure that these centres, these gyms are open. It's home for them. They can walk in anytime they want and hit the bags, train, get fit and strong. And we want them to be around an environment of success where they meet other boxers, they meet other champions. Like they see Anthony Yarde, they see Yarde working hard in the gym. So now Yarde becomes a role model to these kids. You know, he sets the standard, he sets an example of this is what lit is, this is what cool is. Working hard, working for a world title, like train hard, that's what we're trying to do. You know, so they're not looking at the drug dealers no more. They're not looking at the robbers no more saying, you know, I want to be like them. They're looking at these champions and saying, you know what, I want to be like them. I want to be like Anthony Joshua. I want to be like Yarde. I want to be like, you know, all of these boxers are out there doing their thing. So that's what we do at Box Up. We try and make success accessible, you know, and yeah.
What made boxing the right vehicle for you to help people that you felt were going down the wrong path? Why not football or cricket or any other sport? Why this?
The discipline attached to boxing is nothing like any other sport. You know, when you're at box, when you get a kid that's naughty, that's challenging, that's got a lot of anger and aggression, you tell that, I'm not being disrespectful to these other sports like football and all of that, but you get them in football, their engagement levels won't be as much as is in boxing. Now, what boxing does, it really touches the soul of a young person. You know, it really talks to them. It really makes them realise that, you know what, you can do this. Because boxing is a sport where it's an individual sport. Like football, team player sport. All of these team player sports are great, but boxing really focuses onto the individual and shows that young person that you can make it happen, you can do it. You know, so, and with boxing, all of these kids, anyone can pick up a gloves and you never know, they can become a world champ. You know, and even if not, so even if they don't become a world champ, it gives them the energy and motivation to grind in any other aspect in life. You know, because when you're in the ring and you're grinding, when you're in the gym late night, putting in that work, that same energy and dedication, you transfer that to business, you transfer that to any aspect of your life, and you'll realize how far you'll go. And that's what we do. That's what we do with boxing. We use the sport of boxing to really work with these young kids, you know, to talk to them, to show them that, listen, you can be anything you want to be. The motto of Box Up Crime is rebuilding misguided dreams. And that's what we believe in so passionately. We want to see everyone win. Not just one or two people. We want to see everyone win. I want to see everyone in positions like Anthony Yarde. You know, I want to see young people being able to buy their first house, buy their cars, all legit. And we believe that boxing, we believe that working with these young people, it will give them the opportunity to do that. You know, that's why all around me, we work with hundreds of kids on a weekly basis, hundreds. You know, and all around me, we've got young kids that have experienced the roads, that have managed to transition from a real dark path to a positive light. You know, like, and these two kids right now, they're prime example. They're only 16 years old. You know, like, they're taller than me. They're strong. They're not stronger than me right now because we're still putting work in sparring. Now I'm playing. They're strong. You know, and they can easily be out on the roads right now, but they're not. They're here. They're working. You know, they've been inspired by everything that's going on around them. You know, they're saying, you know, I can do this. You know, and that's what it's about.
Why are you devoting your time to this rather than other things you could be doing out there? Getting more money, certainly, because you're not getting paid for this at the moment. What's your motivation?
When you put in more work now, the outcome will be better later, and you'll get what you want to get, but it all depends on time. So that's
And what about you?
There's literally nothing to do out there, and even if you want to do something out there, it's not going to be productive. It's not going to benefit your life. So why not, just in the spare time, just come to a boxing gym and get out and get a full career out of it, rather than doing all that stupid stuff on the roads. That's not going to take you nowhere. It's just going to end. You're just going to end up at 6 feet.
You've seen it already, bro. You've had a lot of friends around you die. You know what I'm trying to say? Even
I've been one of them too. I've been stabbed.
he got stabbed himself. You know, he nearly died. You know, he got stabbed really bad. You know, so he knows that this is long. That the consequences of the roads is real. You know, and that's why sometimes I get a bit upset when I hear some of these music videos and they're talking about drillings and stabbings and killing a man and all that and making it look like it's lit, but it's not really lit because it's really real out here. You know, I've buried 7 kids. I've buried 7 kids that came to my gym. You know, so I know how real this can get. You know, that's why it's so important that we expose these young kids, you know, to success. We expose them to a new lifestyle. We expose them to the art of boxing. We allow these young kids to actually channel their dreams, like channel their focus, you know, into a better pathway that can guarantee a better hope, a better future. You know, that's what it's about, you know.
And I want to ask you guys, what difference, if any, has it made seeing someone of the calibre of Anthony Yarde now training in the same place as you? Not only his calibre, but where he's come from, which is probably quite similar to where you guys have come from.
I just look up to them because, like, other than like looking up to like other drug dealers and all of that, you can look up to someone that's like bought his own house. Like, he's done more stuff than them drug dealers have done in the space of like a short time, when the drug dealer could have been doing it longer. So that's why I just look at Anthony Yarde and think that he's my inspiration. Even Stephen, he's my inspiration as well.
What about you?
Even if it's me, especially me, because I haven't got a dad and I haven't got someone to look up to, and I've only got a single mum that's taking care of like 4 kids, so it's hard. And I haven't got no inspiration or nothing. I haven't got nothing literally to guide me to where I want to be in life. But someone like looking up to Anthony Yarde, me meeting Deontay Wilder alone, that's boosted up my confidence and making me want to train harder. That's it, really.
And Stephen, just to finish off with you, people that are on the fence about whether to give this a try, to come along, not just to this gym, but any boxing gym around, to get rid of what they're doing outside the gym, what are you going to say to kind of convince them to take that step?
You know what? It's real life, you know. Boxing, how are you going to go wrong? You can't go wrong. All what's going to happen to you is you're going to get fit, you're going to get strong, you're going to get motivated, and you're going to do something better with your life. You know, and that's what we believe in, you know. Like, young people, if you're out there and you want to give boxing a try, I promise you, you're not going to lose nothing. All you're going to do is gain. You know, you're going to be able to be involved in an environment, yeah, where you can be able to breed success. You know, and it's so important. So I'm talking to young people out there. You know, I'm talking to everyone that's listening right now. Motivate yourself. If you're a young person, if you're an old person, motivate yourself. Get yourself in the gym. Get yourself boxing. Get yourself focused. You know, like right now we're going into a whole new season. You know, after coronavirus has happened, you know, the world's changed. You know, so make sure that you're part of the positive change that's about to take place. Don't lose out, because the world's never going to be the same again. You know, so I want to encourage anyone right now, like, get motivated. You know, look at the people around you. Look at the people around you that are doing well. And don't just look at them and say, you know, I wish that could be me. Don't watch it happen. Be a part of it. Make it happen too. Look at your own individual lives and say, you know what, I want better. I want to win. I want to be a success. You know, because the days of being a failure is not lit no more. The days of being on road is not lit no more. The days of doing life in jail is not lit no more. The days of getting murdered is not lit no more. Like, the days of being successful, the days of winning, that's what's lit. And that's what people want to film. That's what people want to talk about. So be a part of that. Be a part of that process of winning.
And there'll be people out there that want to follow, see how this journey unfolds. Just drop us your social media handles if you don't mind.
So it's Box Up Crime. That is the organisation which allows young kids to come and train for free. You know, so follow Box Up Crime if you're a young person, you want to train. If you're an old person, you want to get involved in the gyms, it's Box Up Gyms. You know, follow Box Up Gyms. So we're opening up a chain of gyms across the UK where adults can come and train, and Box Up Crime is going to be open across the UK as well, across the world, where young people can train for free. It's so important. Like, if you're a young person and you want to train, you want to learn boxing, and you ain't got enough money to afford it, and you don't want to go to these clubs that are charging you £5 every session, come to Box Up Crime. We will open our doors for you. It's free. We're not ever going to ask a young person under the age of 19 for money to train. It's completely free. Come to Box Up Crime. We'll look after you. We'll work with you. We'll try our hardest to get you to where you want to get to. If it's world level, world title, we will help you get there. If it's not boxing, if it's not being a world champion, if it's business you want to do, we've got the environment to help you that. We've got music studios we've set up. Come down. We're here for young people. And if you're an old person and you're overweight and you want to get fit, come to Box Up Gyms. We got you.
Felt that one personally, but
That one, yeah. Don't worry, you're fit. I can see you looking all right in there, man.
sucking my stomach in there. You said it, man.
Good, bro, man. You're good. You're looking strong, man. But yeah, anyone come down. We've got Uncle Tunde over here. Come and stamina for sale.
Looks about 25 these days. Grown his hair out. Yeah.
What he's doing, but I'm gonna use whatever remedy he's doing when I get to his age. But yeah, that's where we are, man.
And you guys want to promote yourselves a little bit? No, okay. All right, it's all a brotherhood anyway. All right, Google that. Great, best of luck with everything, and we look forward to seeing how it all works out.